Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lorrien. If you're new here, welcome. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button. In today's video, I'm getting ready and using my new makeup from my ULTA Haul video. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that one, I will link it at the end of this one and you can watch it then. But I finally got a chance to use my Too Faced Born This Way palette, and I really ended up liking it except for one small minor detail, which you will find out in this video. But overall, I loved all the products that I got, and I'm so excited to use them and share them with you guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it. So I'm starting off with using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I love this primer. I've been using it for so many years. I've tried other primers, but I always just end up going back to this one. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger and just dab that into my eyelid and eyebrow. I really like using it as an eyebrow primer as well. Whenever I do that, my eyebrows end up lasting all day. I'm starting with my Goof Proof eyebrow pencil in shade 5, which was a dark brown. This was one of my new products I picked up at Ulta, so I'm using it for the first time. I have no idea what it's gonna look like, so you guys will be getting my first reactions. I'm just gonna start off with the spoolie end and brush my eyebrows up and get them prepared. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I did have my eyebrows microbladed a while ago. I am due for a touch-up, so I'll probably be doing that this winter. But I'm just gonna go in, start in about, I guess, the middle, you would say, of my eyebrows. Now, I was actually surprised how rich this eyebrow pencil was. I've used several different kinds by other brands, and none of them go on this rich and pigmented. So that was really exciting. So I'm just gonna go through and fill in my eyebrows, and this actually took me no time. Whenever I use my Dip Brow by Anastasia, it takes me forever to get it perfected, and then I end up going too dark. But this was really nice, and this was just my first time using it, so I think for next time I'll know not to be so heavy-handed and just lightly apply it on. So now that I have my eyebrows filled in, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M224 brush and clean up with my Benefit Erase Paste in the shade 1 Fair. And then I'm just going in with my Real Techniques shading brush and just kind of blending that in. Now I'm going in with my NYX Studio Perfect primer. Typically, I apply my eyeshadow and do my eyes before I apply my primer and foundation to my face. But today I had major mom brain and started with my foundation. And halfway through, I was like, oh my God, wait, but hey. So I'm just gonna dab this primer onto my cheeks, forehead, chin, nose, pretty much everywhere except for my eyelids, since I already have that Urban Decay eyeshadow primer on. We won't need it there. Going in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in shade 220 Natural Beige, and I'm gonna be using my Real Techniques Expert Face brush and just blend that all in. And I like to go down my neck just to make sure that my face and my neck are blended together really well. Now I do want to say I am a little bit more on the tan side right now, so this foundation is a little bit lighter for me, but I figured my tan won't last that long anyways, and I'll be back to matching this foundation. Now finally going in with that Too Faced palette, and remember typically I would do my eyes first, but mom brain, so hey. But I'm going in with the palette and I'm going to be using the shade Swan, and I'm going to be applying that all over my eyelid just to set that primer and set that concealer that I had used. I'm going in with this Luxie 239 brush and Precision Shader, and I'm just going to take that Swan shade and apply it under my brows and over my whole eyelid. Now going in with my Farrah dome-shaped brush, I'm going to take the shade Cocoa and apply it to the outer V and crease of my eyelid. Using my e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush and taking the shade Seashell and applying it over my entire eyelid. Okay guys, so this is when things got a little tricky. Using my e.l.f. brush again and using this shade Shimmering Pearl, I tried to apply that really glittery eyeshadow onto my eyelid and it was a mess. It just kind of looked like I sprinkled glitter everywhere. I think next time I will probably either cut my crease with some concealer and apply it that way, and maybe try using my finger and applying it, but this was just not cute at all. So I kind of just kept it and just blended it in. But I'm definitely going to try a different technique next time. I'm taking this Vasanti concealer buffer brush. I'm just kind of blending everything in. Now for my eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Maybelline gel liner in the shade Blackest Black, and I'm going to be applying it using my Morphe brush in M160. Now, since I had already applied my foundation, I'm just going back in and just buffing it out and smoothing everything out and making sure nothing's set into my lines and creases. Now I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium and applying that under my eyes. Now I'm going to be using my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and blending that in. I'm going to set that concealer under my eyes using my NYX finishing powder in the shade SFP01. It's pretty much a translucent powder. Now while that NYX powder is baking under my eyes, I'm going to be going in with a pressed powder that I don't know the name of because it broke, and I salvaged it by just turning it into loose powder and applying it into a container. So I can't even remember what brand or what shade or anything, but I am using the Real Techniques powder brush to apply it. So while I apply that, I'm going to let the translucent powder under my eyes bake, and then once I'm done applying that powder to my face, I'll go ahead and wipe away that translucent powder that was under my eyes. Now I'm just going to use my Hoola matte bronzer to contour. If you guys watched my Ulta haul, you'll notice that I had actually purchased the Hoola Toasted. And after I made that video, I decided that is not the one I wanted. I really just wanted the original Hoola bronzer. So I ended up returning and buying this one online. And when I bought it online, I got the mini for free. I don't know if that deal will still be going on online by the time this video is up, but I would definitely check it because getting that mini was definitely a steal. Now I'm just using the e.l.f. complexion brush to apply it. I probably next time will use a different brush because this one did not give it that nice blended look that I like. And going in with my BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. I actually got this from my big sis. Shout out to her. And I'm going to be using the first two highlighters. I'm just going to combine them and apply them to my cheekbones. For my blush, I'm going to be using Benefit's Dandelion Face Powder. I'm going to apply that using the Benefit 03 brush. Now I'm going in with my Femme Couture Mineral Effects Baked Bronzer, and using that e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to apply a little bit on my brow bone just to give it a little bit of a highlight. I'm also going to add a little bit into my tear duct. I recently started doing this and I just love the look that it gives. Using my Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express Mascara, I'm going to be applying that on both my top and bottom lashes. Using this Soho dome-shaped brush and taking more of that Cocoa eyeshadow shade, I'm going to apply to my bottom lash line. Going back in with my NYX translucent finishing powder and this triangle sponge, I'm going to clean up my contour and apply the powder. I'm just going to let that bake for a couple minutes while I finish doing the rest of my makeup. Now I'm finally using my Benefit Gimme Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel in shade 6, and I'm just going to go through and brush this through my already filled in eyebrows just to set them. For my lips, I'm going to be using Lorrien Berry Lip Liner in shade 3035 Nude, and then going in with my NYX Liquid Lipstick in the shade Corset. Now that I've let that powder set for a little bit, I'm just going to go back in with my powder brush and just wipe it off and blend it in. To set my face, I'm going to be using the Morphe by Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I definitely want to film another video using this same palette but creating a different look. So if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Please make sure to subscribe and click on notifications. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, bye guys.